Yes, it will be over when the Higurashi cry.
He said it! He said it!
Wait, no, he didn't say Kai, so it doesn't work anymore. Welcome back, y'all. My name is AJ, and I'm here to yap about Higurashi When They Cry, Chapter 6, TSUMIHOROBOSHI. I am once again joined by my straight man, Griffin. Say hello, Griffin.
All I'm saying is that someone farted.
We're not talking about the great disaster still. What happens if someone picks up this episode without watching the end of last episode?
Why would they do that?
You think people watch videos until the very end?
I don't know. Do they? Do y'all?
Griffin, let me teach you about the true enemy of Hinamizawa. The algorithm. Last time, Rena took care of the bad people, and also Rika was getting fucking sloshed. This time, we're gonna see how she permanently disposes of those bodies. And then we wait for Oishi. Very hot
So
take.
wow, this time we've had murder before.
Watanagashi.
Watanagashi. Yeah. Wow.
More murder. Any housewife knows how fast fresh meat can go bad. I know too. That's why the first thing I did was dismember the corpses. There's only one reason I needed to dismember them. I need to reduce the portable size in order to carry them around the place where they'll never be found. I'll scatter them all across the country, like the corpse parts. When men say the words dismember corpses, they probably feel disgusted because they don't cook. Housewives used to taking a guts out of fish and then sometimes even see living maggots. I think you bought the wrong fish. Cook maggots still on? No, I don't think you're supposed to do that. Women don't tell them what to do in the kitchen because men wouldn't eat the food as they knew.
Ah.
If I didn't really bother me so much, I'd dismember them. I was the least of my problems by killing them. Cleaning up my mess was like nothing to me because I could free them and gain my happiness. Dismember the corpses using carpenter's tools like a saw and a hatchet.
Hack it.
Why not? A hatchet. Black sweatsuit today. Bloodstains don't show on black fabric. I can just throw it away after it's done. I mean, they still show somewhat. For a plastic sheet I found dumped because I blood my spread otherwise. If I did this work on the sheet, I would just burn after it's done. The end, dismembering human bodies is no different from preparing food on the chopping board. Yellow jackets. I was very tired of chopping apart two adult bodies, but I have a problem doing it. I cut off their arms, legs, heads, dividing each body into 6 pieces. Here before the blades get easily ruined by fat when you cut a corpse apart, so I brought many kinds of tools. And I was right, I'd have to go back and forth between here and my house to get another tool in the middle of work. A long time ago, the construction manager was murdered and his body was dismembered here during the dam conflict. It's cut into 6 pieces in that same way. Well, I had 2 bodies, so double that though. I remember that main stuff was loose and the victim still hasn't been found yet. Wonder where he hid it. I like to ask him, I smiled wryly. Like the arms, legs, and heads, the torso is very difficult to take care of. Thought about cutting them to small pieces, but I decided against it because I thought it'd be troublesome to clean up the guts. I put each piece in the back black trash pan, sprayed a lot of deodorant. I wasn't sure it would help against the smell though. After I finished putting all the pieces in the bag, the blood was still flying around, but that was just because they smelled the blood. Clean up everything. They were all gone. Now what to do is get rid of these 12 black bags. Burning them would be easiest, but I don't think I burn them to ashes without using a cremator. Best way is to bury them somewhere. I have the torsos. Every piece is small enough to fit in my backpack. I could easily carry them around without being noticed. Could throw them to the river right into the damn construction site. If I did that, somebody would find them for sure. Yeah. I've done several times that a body part was found beside a river. Every time I heard something like that, I always thought the murderer was stupid. There's the swamp. Don't even the old make a swamp, but rotten meat floats. Oh, it does? Oh, in the bags, but it's no guarantee they stay down.
Oh, I guess the dad does.
She's being precautious. Explore mountains in the end abandoned districts around Yagochi and I didn't get Vita. It's probably best to bury them somewhere in the mountains. It'll be safe to bury them here in the garbage dump too. It's not perfectly safe. It's only going to bury all these bags somewhere deep in the mountain in order to completely erase the two of them. My joints hurts. I've been using muscles I don't normally use. Cleaned the mess very carefully and got my hat out while still wearing the sweatsuit. I had laid down on the mattress. Washed my hands carefully, but there was still dirt and blood on my nails. Take a shower later and wash it off completely. When I say things like disposing of corpses, it sounds like I'm the greatest evil of the century. It's only true if I get caught.
It's only, yeah, it's true.
It's only as long as I don't get caught.
It's only a crime if you get caught.
I didn't do anything wrong. Just protect my father's life and mine. Hey, the first one was still self-defense. You know, I think I past self-defense since. Second one's a bit more premeditated murder, but you know what? 2-for-1 deal. In words, nobody can mention the word of a sin against the other person who committed the crime. Do you regret what I did? Do I feel sorry? No.
No. Why would you feel sorry?
I didn't think I did anything wrong. I truly believe there's no better way than killing them. I'm sure it was the right thing because my life had already started to change since the night I killed them. Yeah, how's your dad doing? A few days earlier, I just came home after killing Tepe. My father was cleaning the room Tepe's trash earlier. His eyes were swollen because he'd been crying.
Rena, どこへ行ってたんだ?
あの男と話をしてきた。もうリナさんは二度とこの家に来ない。だからあなたも来ないでって言った。だからあいつはもう来ないよ。
そんなのでおとなしくしてくれるやつじゃないぞ、きっと。レイナもしばらくは用心した方がいい。
I was explaining to him why Tepe would never come back. A murder! I totally should be worried because I killed him. Grab ice cubes from the freezer and put them in a plastic bag and hand it to my father.
お父さん。はい、ほっぺた。すごい腫れてるよ。
But someone noticed it just then.
ああ、ありがとう。
私が片付けるからいいよ。掃除機持ってくるね。
レイナ。
Called out to me.
お父さんが悪かった。ごめんな。本当に。
仕方ないよ。あいつらは騙すのがなりわいだもん。だからお父さんは騙されただけだよ。
レイナはあいつらがそういう連中だって知ってたのか？
うん。最近だけどね。言っても信じてくれないと思って言わなかった。ごめんね。
He looked down. He told me about how he wanted to get remarried. I told him that they were bad people and they scammed others into Badger games. But he didn't listen to me. So I was frightened saying that he wouldn't believe me at all.
お父さんは母さんとの離婚で落ち込んでいるところをつけ入られたんだよ。
お父さんは本当にダメなお父さんだよな。
Then he started talking about how he met Rena as he was resolving his guilt. So when he was suffering the most, he needed to drink away his sorrow. At the bar he happened to go to, Rena-san was the one who came to his table. So her job to be a good listener where her customers talked. Rena must have been a really great listener and offered words of comfort when he talked about the divorce. If he was mostly stable, he would take it as kindness as she always offered at the time. But he was so desperate that he took it the wrong way. So that day, his tragedy was inevitable. I believed that was destiny, and he glamorized everything to her. It would be easy to laugh at him as just dreaming, blame him because he was weak and also part of being human. If he had plenty of opportunities to grow suspicious of questionable spending habits. My father just read even the behavior as an attempt to cheer him up. He brought everything she asked him to, and Rena had landed her catch. She brought his lover to the house where his daughters lived, but he was crazy about her and didn't even think about it.
お父さんはお父さんであることを忘れちゃってたんだ。本当にどうかしてた。
He started crying. I held his shoulders gently.
いいよ。お父さんがそれに気づいてくれたなら、お父さんはお父さんなんだよ。私には一人しかいない。最後の肉親なんだから。
He couldn't stop moaning. We held each other and cried together. Next day, my father got up early in the morning. They were cooking breakfast when I got up. He told me,
お父さんは今日からしっかりするからな。
でもお父さん、目玉焼きを焼く前にサラダオイルは敷いた方がいいと思うかな。
久しぶりの台所なんで。
he burned off the burning eggs in the pan with a spatula and added salad oil to it. It was too late. Doing that just made an even bigger mess. Waka waka, men can cook. Isn't that right, man who doesn't cook for his family? Well, whatever.
What?
Men can cook!
That's true.
It's not like my father was the main cook in my family for all my life.
That's true.
Thick cut crust popped out of the toaster. Made coffee with extra milk and sugar because my father liked it sweet. Dad, I want it black! We put everything on the table. It looked terrible, like the cooking class of an elementary school. But to me, it was precious because my father tried very hard to make it for an apron.
匂いだけなら美味しそうだよ。あとは味だね。
やっぱり食事はレーナがやった方がいいかもな。これじゃかえって悪い気がする。
お父さんが仕事で忙しくなったらまた私が代わるよ。
Anna, can you cook for me as I work about getting a job? Please. It's a divorce. Not because of divorce, though. He just didn't have to work because the settlement my mother gave him was so huge. Plus, it let me lazy because I felt guilty about the divorce. But my father cleared his wrongdoing by showing repentance to me. Also atoned for my sin. I'm not doing anything about my mother. By doing what I did the previous night. Now we are free of sin.
お父さん、仕事を探してみるよ。今日は食案に行ってこようと思う。
I gotta go try to work in an angel mort.
それはいいね。
The money not even what he wanted. He just needed a normal lifestyle.
こんな年で体力もないからな。いい仕事があるか不安だよ。
どんな仕事ならいいの？
事務の仕事がいいけど、この年じゃなかなか雇ってもらえないだろうな。
私の友達に聞いてみるよ。みーちゃんはこの辺りの大地主のお嬢さんだから、ひょっとすると紹介してくれるかもしれないよ。
いいよいいよ、仕事くらい自分で探すよ。その程度にはしっかりしないとな。
The last time we enjoyed breakfast like this. I remember the last time we had breakfast together. First time in a long time, the morning light felt refreshing. I keep enjoying life like this. Fortunately, school. I thought I skipped school that day and went to take him somewhere fun, but I tried to be a good father and said I had to go to school.
じゃあ、私学校行くね。
ああ、行ってらっしゃい。
Follow me to the front door. I was embarrassed for some reason. He talked to me while I was trying my shoes. Follow me here not because he wanted to see me off, because he wanted to tell me something.
お父さんは母さんとの離婚の後、ずっと寂しかった。でもお父さんはレイナと一緒だから寂しくなんかないんだ。そうだ、最初から寂しがることなんか何もなかったんだ。
お父さん、それを家族って言うんじゃないかな。
そうだな。そんなことを娘に教わるようじゃダメだな。
じゃあ、ケイチ君を待たせてるからもう行くね。
行ってらっしゃい。ああ、そうだレイナ。今日はお父さんが夕食を作るぞ。食案に行くついでに買い物をしてくる。朝食みたいな失敗はしないから楽しみにしてるんだぞ。
うん、楽しみにしてるよ。行ってきます。
Left the house. My father saw me off, still in the apron. That was the first step of our new life. Finally regained it. And finally everything we lost after we left Imadawa. My mother wasn't around, but I didn't feel sad because I had my father. Cries and cicadas sounded as they were celebrating my new life. The sunshine was bright, the wind was sending up a nice breeze. Oh, where's that one happy montage from Spider-Man 2? I got my father. Guess you might have been gone. I think be waiting for me that long. But he was there anyway.
ようおはよ
おはよ
いいってことよ。普段は俺がレナを待たせてるんだからな。たまには俺を待たさせろ。
ずいぶん遅くなっちゃったね。早足で行った方がいいかな
そうだな。チャキチャキ行こうぜ。さもないと走る羽目になりそうだ。
みーちゃんさすがに先に行っちゃってるかな。
待ってるだろう絶対。俺たちは仲間だぜ。絶対に見捨てないし、勝手に行っちゃったりはしないよ。
仲間。
それはそうと、今日は朝からいいことでもあったのか？
どうしてかな。
いやさ、今朝のレナは普段にも増して上機嫌そうだったからさ、特別なことでもあったのかなって。
Come on, must have been too obvious for Keiichi-kun to ignore. I don't know my family, but my friends too. Felt something warm spreading in my heart.
それがね、聞いて朝食をお父さんが作ってくれた
I
んだけど
murdered
ね。
someone last night.
それがね、
Yo, same. Who did you murder?
なん
I
だろう
murdered Tepe. Who did
目
you
玉焼き
murder?
はそれで正しいだろ。サラダオイルってのはサラダに使うもんなんだろ。
Oh. They just both look at each other.
みーちゃんたちに教えてあげようっと。なんですって。
Jesus Christ, Santical.
それは許しがたい暴言でございましてよ。
You only got Fuji
おう
Swamp.
上等だぜ。そこまで言うからには直接対決も辞さない覚悟だろうな。
おうおう、盛り上がってるじゃない。なんなら今日の部活さ、さとことけいちゃんで外馬行こうか。
みーちゃん、外馬って何かな。
ああ、外馬ってのはよ、つまり俺とさとこだけで賭けをするってことさ。部活の順位がそのまま勝敗になって、負けた方は俺たちだけのペナルティーを課す。
つまりどっちが勝っても負けても僕はとっても楽しいのです。
どうするさとこ。
素敵な勝負でございますことよ。部活にビリで罰ゲームな上に、さらに私に負けてダブルで罰ゲームなんて、こんな素敵なことがございまして。
What?
よしさとこ、よく受けたね。
I know,
よっ
right?
しゃ、今日の部活は2人の外馬付きでやろう。
I think we should end it here. Like,
部
happy
活
end.
の種目より
You know, let's
罰
have
ゲームを
the
何にするか考える方が楽しいのですよ。
確かに楽しいよな。さとこがどんな悲惨な目に遭うか、今から想像できちまうぜ。
それはケイチさんのことでございましてよ。ブニー、やりましたわね。ブニ
ほらほら、2人とも勝負はまだ始まってないって。
Hey guys, I have a good idea for a game. What is it, Rena? How about we all go dig holes in the
それでは
mountains and
帰
just
りの
leave
ホ
them
ームルームを
unburied?
始めますよ。
And then I'll do something with them. Don't worry about it.
みーちゃん、
何？
ケイチくんとさとこちゃんがとても盛り上がっているところで申し訳ないんだけど、ごめんね。ちょっと今日も用事があってすぐ帰らないといけないの。
You have to go return some what?
も
We have
う
video
用事じゃ
tapes in
仕方ないな。
1982.
お家の仕事？
Is it 82 or 82? I always forget.
うん、
2-3.
家事ってんじゃおじさんは口出しできないな。
That's the year.
うちは
That's
お
the
手
year
伝い
now.
さんに全部任せっきりだからね。
たまにはみーちゃんも家事手伝いとかすればいいのに、きっと花嫁修行になるよ。
ご安心を。万事その手のスキルに関してはつつがなく習得済みですので。
Stay away from towards as much as possible, but look, she can actually do everything. That's just who she was. She went through the hard times to learn those things, but she acts like she learns them without struggle. That's also who she is.
なんだよレナ、帰っちゃうのかよ。
ケイチさんが恥ずかしい格好で職員室にお伺いしなくちゃならないところをご覧になりませんの？見物なのに残念なのです。 うんごめんね。
昨日も家の用事だったじゃねえかよ。何かあったのか？
うんちょっとね、いろいろもう何日かかかるかもしれない。
じゃあ当分レナは部活に参加できないかな。
かもしれない。なるべく早く復帰できるように頑張る。
その用事は俺たちには
Yo,
手
what the
伝え
fuck
るこ
was
とか。
that?
例えば古い家具を運び出すとか、そういう力仕事なら言っ
I
てく
saw
れ。
I
応
saw
援に行くぜ。
something weird was coming from your mic from a second.
Maybe.
It's like pitter
家
pitter
の
pitter
模様
patter
替え
pitter
とか
patter
かい？
pitter patter.
おじさんたちみんなで手伝うよ。
No, it's happening still. What the fuck?
Yeah. Don't worry.
I can hear it.
Hear what?
The pitter patter coming from your mic.
Later.
I abandoned saying microphone midway. Okay.
Still hearing it?
No, I think it's good now.
I was.
レナさん
I
の
was
家
doing
の
a
お
bolt.
手伝いで優劣起きそうのもありです
Oh,
わ
so
よ
your
ね。
microphone must have been barely picking it up.
多分お手伝いしない方が優勝なのです。みんなありがとう。気持ちだけもらっておくね。
じゃあ仕方ない。竜宮レナを本日付で我が部より戦線離脱とする。お家の仕事が片付くまで休暇とするので、英気回復の上再び戦線へ復帰することをここに命ずる。まあ4人なら4人で遊べるゲームもあるしね。そうだそうだ、ケイちゃんは麻雀とかできる？
おう任せろ。親父の仕事関係の人たちの宅に無理やり混ぜられることもある。
もちろん私たちは麻雀だって精通していましたよ。
After he fooled around and made noise, I looked at them and reminded myself that I've always been a place to return to. I left the classroom with a smile.
Yeah.
I went to Yagyochi with my bike. Find a place to bury the bags with the body parts. Hopefully I can finish bury all of them today before it gets dark. With that, everything would be over and done with.
パイの背中が竹だってのがなんだか怖いよな。まさかガン
No, go! I wanna go to Rena! I wanna go where to bury the bodies! Go away, Keiichi! Go away! Put me back in Rena's mind! I don't wanna be here! Griffin, I don't wanna be here!
まあ多少は傷もあるだろうね。安物のパイだしさ。そのくらいの要素がないと我が部らしくないでしょ。ヒヒヒヒヒ。
ミー、赤は何枚混ぜるのですか？6つ？
Mahjong. Wait, we're playing Mahjong?
Playing Mahjong.
Griffin, do you have Banjo-Kazooie?
そんなことしないって。
No, I'm building a bike.
でも着想は面白いね。そういう手もあ
Griffin,
る。
I'm not doing Mahjong!
なるほどなるほど。
よしよし、パイをみんな表にして並べてみよ
Don't
う。
worry, don't worry.
ほれほれほれ。
These chapter break soon. Alright, flip the tiles face up.
あれ
Ora?
おい、誰かのとこに。
Oh, well, I guess we can't play the game anymore. Let's go.
ピンズとソーズの6が1個ずつ足りないですわね。あら、マンズの6も1個足りませんでしたよ。
なんだなんだ、随分と足りないじゃないか。
ああ、そうだったそうだった。ちょいと待って。
Mia hit the palm of her hands with her fist, moved her chair aside, and struck the finger into the gap of the floorboards. You screwdrivering something in?
No.
はいよ、まずはチュンね。
My mic trying to just
あ
take
と
it
の
again
3つは
now.
どこだったっけな。
おい
It was,
待
it
て
was
みよ。
barely audible, so I don't think
ど
it'll
う
be.
して麻
I
雀
don't
の
think
パイ
it'll.
が
I
教
think it'll
室
be
の
fine
あ
in
ち
the
こちに
playback.
隠してあるんだよ。
にゃはははは。まあまあ。
Hey, the classroom forgot where. Gonna play Mahjong with 3 tiles missing. Yes, so let's go home.
Let's leave.
I have an idea. Let's
確か
leave!
に圭一さんと勝負をつけるなら種目は何でもいいわけでございますけど、もうちょっとまともな種目がいいですわね。
同感だな。それにこの教室に本当にあるかも怪しいんだろ。
多分あると思うんだよ。あるいはおじさんが懐にしまったまま帰っちゃって洗濯機の脇に置いてあるとかかな。
今度からミーと麻雀をやるときは終わった後にも牌の数を調べた方がいいと思いますです。
何よ、教室宝探し対決じゃ不満？
つーかミオンのイカ様の後始末だろ。お前の責任でやれ。部活を私的に使うな。
ブーブー。じゃあどうする？麻雀は無理だしね。他のにする？である人。じゃあさみんな、
Oh, well, okay, the music
タイ
stopped.
の宝探しが嫌ならさ、もうちょっとでっかく宝探しをしようじゃない？宝探しといえばレナのお家芸。
Uh-oh.
ってことはダム現場のゴミ山か。
Uh-oh. Come on. Actually, no. Let's go play
あそこ
Mahjong
ってあまり行ったことない
instead.
ですけど、結構広いですわよね。あそこはバラバラ殺人の幽霊が出るから近寄らない方がいいらしいのですよ。
幽霊上等じゃないの。そのくらいの演出つかないと宝の山としてはインパクト弱いよね。
へえ、そんな噂あるのかよ。確かバラバラ殺人があって主犯が未だ逃走中、そいつの隠した腕一本が未だ見つからないとか言うんだろ。
その腕を探してバラバラにされた監督さんが幽霊になってさまよっているという噂があるのです。あら
First
あら
time we're
リカ、
hearing that rumor
幽霊が嫌い
specifically.
なんですの？
Like the ghost bit.
いいお年にもなって恥ずかしいですわね。僕はミコですか
I'm
ら
about to say, she...
見たくなくて
I'm a
も見え
fucking
てしまうのですよ。
うわ、なんだよそれ。霊感ってやつか？確かに見える人には当たり前のように幽霊が見えるって話聞いたことあるな。
バカバカしいですわね。
I'm sorry,
ミカ
can
と
you
一緒にずっ
repeat
と
that
住んで
for
ますけ
me?
ど、そんなの一度も見たことありませんでしたよ。
Wow, you can see ghosts? If I remember right, I heard those who can see spirits see them as naturally as they do. What the fuck does this mean?
Okay.
If I heard people who could see spirits can see spirits. Griffin,
What? Yeah.
are you listening?
Yeah. No, I was listening.
Then help me.
Those who can see spirits see them as naturally as they do us.
But doesn't that work if you can see something would naturally see them as much as something would naturally see you?
No, I mean like she's saying that when like instead of like just seeing like a phantom ghost thing or be like having to concentrate or like it looking different, she's saying if she saw a ghost, they would look exactly like a normal person.
Oh, I guess.
Like as easily as seeing a person who is
さ
alive.
とこに見えてないだけなのですよ。さとこがお布団で寝てるときはいつもニパーリカ、そこで笑ってはぐらかさないでくださいませ。私が寝てるときは何なんですの？
I feel sorry for you. Pretend you're not scared of ghosts during the day, but I'm pretty sure you get scared when it gets dark. I have to make a silent phone call tonight just to scare the hell out of her.
まあ私も含めてなんだけど、ダム戦争の後に好き好んであそこに出入りする人はいないんじゃないかね。レナくらいだよ、楽しそうにあそこで遊んでるのは。
レナの怪異モードの前に幽霊が出た日にゃ彼岸の向こうからでもお持ち帰りされかねんな。
確かにありそうですわね。はう、お持ち帰りって。
Major all left slapped.
じゃあ決まり。
Let's go to the
今日は
junkyard.
ゴ
We're
ミ
not
山
gonna
探
find
検
a
にしよ
dead body or anything.
う。幽霊を見つけられたら優勝。辞典は隠された右腕。その次はじゃあレナが気に入りそうな何かだね。レナに見せて白黒をつけてもらうってことでどうよ。
私は優勝でケイチさんはビリでダブル罰ゲームが楽しみですわね。
おいおいサトコいいのかよ。優勝ってことは幽霊。
ちょっとやめてくださいませ。暑苦しいですわ。僕もお化けが怖いので行きたくないのです。もっとは何ですの？もっとは
I mean, you're Miko. Can't you just go like salt
私は
and
全然怖くなんかあり
make
ま
them
せん
go
わよ。
away?
ケイチさん。
I don't know how Shrine made him do the jobs.
では行くよ諸君。出撃準
They take your money.
Ah. And how does
Yeah.
that stop ghosts?
Don't ask about it.
And it'll be over with. Everything will be over and done with. Yes, it will be over when the Higurashi cry.
He said it! He said it!
Wait, no, he didn't say Kai, so it doesn't work anymore.
When the Higurashi's Kai.
When the Higurashi cry Kai. I should look up what the Kai means in this one.
What the Kai means?
Yeah, that's because it can mean world, it can mean revived. Oh god, I blinked and it turned sunset.
これで全部かな。
Okay, so they went there and they found her in the middle of the act.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Moving a corpse.
They're like, they were just, I wanted to see them just all standing there, like with that fucking one face from One Punch Man, like,
Oh yeah.
just like unable to process what the fuck they're seeing. I'm finished making her confession.
Did you enjoy the story of how Rena did her best?
It's quite, I thought it would have been longer. That worries me. Confession started. Already seem to be feeling the same way. Rena, not to be rude, but did you have to include the part of the water gun game? Like, we were all there. Saying the TA sensei does it in class, we all smired bitterly.
さっきまでね、野号地の方に行ってたの。袋を埋める場所を探しに。絶対見つからない場所に隠そうと思うとなかなかいい場所が見つからないの。自分の家の庭に埋める方がむしろ安心じゃないかななんて考えたりもしたっけ。でもそれじゃあやっぱり危ないよね。お父さんが突然家庭菜園をやりたいなんて言い出すかもしれないもん。やっぱり遠くの山奥がいい。あの女をたとえ死んだ後でもお父さんに近づけたくなかったし。
I feel like I did something very bad. Rena's plan was going smoothly. If I only hunted for the Mahjong tile instead of insist on doing something else, this wouldn't have happened. When I look at the others, they all seem to be regretting their actions too. It's like Keiichi, you have a natural sixth sense of doing the worst possible thing at the moment in time. If Ika and Kachan had convinced us not to go, if Rena had a few more days, she could have rid of the trash bags, they would never have found it. What would have happened next? Nothing. Everything would remain the same. So Mion's like, well, first of all, if you want to start hiding a body, I know a place. Forcing our files made for us. Fake smile was supposed to become a real smile one day. None of us was supposed to notice that Rena was going through a hard time. After a while, Rena was supposed to forget the bitter memory of killing these two. Supposed to live as nothing had happened. All of our efforts now all occur. Satsuko's like, wait, did you kill my uncle? Based! Alright, let's go help her.
人殺しはいけないことだってことは私だって知ってるよ。したくなんかなかったし。 これ
everyone's
から
like,
だってしたくないと思
Rena,
って
oh my god, you killed someone.
でもね
Satiko's like, let's
こ
fucking
れが最善の道
go!
具だったって信じてるし私は悪いことをしたなんてこれっぽっちも思ってない
Rika's also, let's
私は
fucking
幸せで平穏な生活を取り戻
go!
すため
Shion
に
on like
神
the
様
other
から
side
与えられ
of
た
the
等しい
town.
チャンスの
Let's
中で
fucking
最
go!
大限に努力しただけ製品であれば不幸せでもいいなんてのは満たされた人間の綺麗事だよその精一杯は世界中の誰にだってけなせないむしろ私を褒めてほしいくらい称えてほしいくらい竜宮レナは自らの運命と戦ったそして打ち勝った
I don't know what I did, but I interrupted her. Shouldn't have. But I thought I needed to tell her this, so I did.
でもレナどうして
Murder is bad.
どうして俺たちに相談してくれなかったんだよ
Why didn't you tell us?
相談
そうだよ俺たちは仲間だろ
So,
仲間ってのは何があっても
friends always
無条
tell
件で味
other
方になって
friends
くれ
when
る
they murder
家族同然の
someone.
存在じゃないのかよ
I thought
俺た
that
ち
were
に
like
相談してくれれ
family.
ば
Keiichi, you learned
何
this
かの力になれ
backstory
たかも
like
しれない
5 days
そう
ago.
すればレナは自分の手を汚さずに済んだかもしれない
When I told
Yes,
her
it's the
that
cradle song.
the what song?
The cradle song.
Is that the name of it, or are you referring to
That's the
Cradle?
name of the
Oh,
song.
it's literally called the Cradle Song.
Yeah.
Same thing as saying that she didn't need us in order to do the best she could.
ケイちゃん今はそんなこと言っても
いや頼む言わせて
Wait,
く
let
れ
me cook.
喜びだって苦しみだって
Mion's like,
分け合うの
no,
が
no,
俺は
we're
仲間
not
だって
letting
思って
him
る
cook.
だからレナが相談してくれたらきっと今よりもより良い未来へたどり着けていたと信じてる
今よりより良い未来そんなのないよこれが最善の未来だよ
嘘だな
Usoda. He hit her with
Just to
Usoda.
scare her a little. And yet I didn't believe this was the best possible future. She didn't have any other choice. She had only choices, she definitely would have chosen this one.
だってその証拠にレナはさっきから泣いてるじゃないか
はあ誰が私がいつ涙を流したの
今だよずっと流してるじゃないか自分で分かってないのか
In fact, I didn't see her tears and eyes on her face at all. But that didn't mean she wasn't crying. I'm gonna gaslight her to think she was crying. Tears look so sad. No one could see those tears, so I wasn't really thinking about her.
私は泣かないよ誰が泣くものか私は正しいことをした最善の選択をしたそれでどうして泣かなくちゃならないのケイチのバカバカ何を言ってるか全然わかんないや
それが泣いてるって言ってんだよ
I stopped laughing all of a sudden. She spoke with a cold expression on her face.
じゃあいいよケイチ君の言った通りにしたとしてみよう私がみんなにお父さんとあの女のことを打ち明けたさあどうしてくれるの
まずは
Murder.
まずは何
I didn't talk to me like this before. So she was mocking my ignorance and that made me shut my mouth.
ケイチ君は去年を知らないんだよ
去年
そう去年昭和57年6月私と同じように人を殺めることでしか抜けられない不幸の迷宮に閉じ込められた人のお話を
Satoko gasped.
ケイチ君はあまり知らないよね北条聡君のことは
Now he's Satoko's older brother. He's been missing, but people said he transferred. So everybody killed his aunt for Satoko's sake. Therefore, it's been taboo to talk about Satoshi in my class. Actually, in all humans, I'm glad
Satoshi-kun,
you've
yeah.
learned how to
私と同じ
recap
だった
information
ただ
faster,
幸せ
Keiichi.
で平穏な日々が欲しかっただけ妹と静かに暮らせる生活が欲しかっただけ
In my defense, she was choking me out first,
去年
alright?
殺されたさとこちゃんのおばさんがどういう人だったかは噂聞いてるよね。
If what I heard is true, then this is what happened. The Satsuko lost her parents, Hanko and Lan got into custody and the brother, but they were miserable people. Han was especially cruel to Satsuko. Satsuko was the kind of guy who wouldn't even hurt a fly. But Isan probably was the one who didn't have a problem killing. That's how horrible of a person she was.
北条家のトラブルはね、ひなみ沢では誰もが知っていたんだよ。おばさんがヒステリックで頭のネジのどうかしてることも、サトシ君とサトコちゃんを
I'm right here, you
意
know.
味もなくいじめていたことも全部ね。もちろんクラスの誰もが知っていた。御三家の当主跡継ぎであるみーちゃんとリカちゃんだってもちろん知ってたし、サトコちゃんに至っては当事者だもんね。圭一君の言う仲間たちはひなみ沢の誰よりもよくサトシ君の辛さを分かっていたはずなんだよ。それで結果はどうだった？誰かがサトシ君を助けてくれた？誰も助けなかった。みーちゃんは一番力があるくせに村のしがらみがどうとかよくわからない理由で煙に巻いて、結局無責任な同情の言葉をかけて傷つけるだけだった。
そんなことはないよ。
嘘だ。サトシ君は分かってたよ。みーちゃんが口ぶりだけは同情してるふりをしながらも全然助ける気がないことを分かってた。だからサトシ君はね、途中からみーちゃんのことを嫌うようになったんだよ。普段は仲間だとか友達だとか言っておきながら、結局は北条家をいじめる園崎家の一味でしかなかったってね。
私は別に
何も救わずに放置した。サトシ君の助けてほしい思いを同情という言葉で拒絶したんだ。それがどれほどサトシ君を傷つけたか分かってる？
Try to find something to say, but failed to do so. So she bit her lip instead.
それはリカちゃんも同じだよね。
What do I mean? I'm just a child. Now Rena was pointing fingers at Rika-chan. Like me on, Rika-chan looked emotionless and empty, just like Rena did.
リカちゃんは確かにみーちゃんに比べたらその発言力は微々たるものかもしれない。でも神社に出入りしてるお年寄りたちにとても大きな発言力を持っていたはずだよ。リカちゃんにもできる努力があったのにしなかった。リカちゃんも結局はみーちゃんと同じ哀れみの表情を浮かべて小娘を装っただけだった。するのはサトシ君やサトコちゃんを慰めるだけ。その根本原因に対して何の手も差し伸べようとしなかった。そんな無慈悲な哀れみがどれほど残酷だったか想像できる。サトシ君が欲しかったのは救いだった。誰かに助けて欲しかった。自分の力だけではどうしても抜け出せない苦境だったから。首まで沈もうとする沼の中で精一杯手を伸ばして誰かに掴んでもらうことを期待していたんだよ。そうね。
Jen's voice sounded mature, it's very different than she usually sounded.
サトシたちを救う方法がわからなかったから慰めることしかしなかった。それにかまけ救う何かを探し続けなかった罪は否定しないわ。分かってるじゃない。
He gave her a twisted smile. That ugliness caused me to look away.
そしてサトコちゃん、あなたに信じられるかわからないけれどあなたの罪はとても重い。
Man, what did I do? Playing Satoko. I tried to take her side, but gasped surprise when I looked at her. She looked like she was accepting the sin that Rena had mentioned. She must have wanted to confess her sin before Rena pointed it out to her. So Satoko opened her mouth first.
信じてくださるかどうかはわかりませんけどちゃんと気づいてますのよ、その罪。そうなんだ。ニーニーがいなくなってしまったあの夜に気づきましたのよ。それをどうしてニーニーがいるうちに気づけなかったのか。わかるよ、その気持ち。後悔した時にはもう遅いというのは私も同じだったから。だから私は同じことがもう一度起こったから今度は戦った。さとこちゃんのその罪は きっと将来あがなえるよ。その罪に気づけたならきっとね。
それでももうニーニーは帰ってきませんのね。
Look down sadly. And you, Keiichi, you didn't do anything either. Man, I wasn't even here. Sato should come back today without a doubt. But now she accepted the fact that he would never return. She accepted it easily as she already knew, because he's her brother.
ね。
She asked me all of a sudden.
これが私と同じ苦境にいた昭和57年のみんな。サトシ君は自分を助けてくれそうな人たちにはみんなに全てを話したよ。助けてほしいと言ったし、辛いとも言った。打ち明けた。相談した。転校してきたばかりの私にまでね。それはみっともないことじゃない。本当に不幸な人はね、必死なんだよ。サトシ君は自分でも懸命に頑張ってた。それでもどうにもならないからみんなに助けを求めた。ずっと求めてた。でもね、これが圭一君の言う無条件で味方になってくれる仲間たちの体たらくなんだよ。仲間なんて楽しくてどうでもいい時間を一緒に寄り合って過ごすだけのお友達。本当に辛い時に味方になってなんてくれないんだよ。昔からそうだったよ。引っ越し先でもそうだったからね。だから私、自分がサトシ君と同じ状況になったと知った時、私は仲間に打ち明けるのなんかやめようってね。だってどうせ誰も助けてくれないし助けられないものなら同情なんて気がめいるだけなんだよ。せめて学校にいる間くらい楽しく過ごした方が気が紛れていいかもしれないもの。実際みんなと楽しく過ごす学校の時間は楽しかったよ。とっても幸せだった。あの女たちとのトラブルをわずかの時間でも忘れることができて本当に良かった。サトシ君もそれに気づけていたらよかったね。そうだったなら学校での時間くらいは楽しく過ごせて、あそこまで心を追い詰めずに済んだかもしれない。どうせ自らの手でおばを殴り殺す以外に解決方法はなかったのだし。転校してきたばかりで村のこともほとんど覚えていない私にはサトシ君をどう助けてあげればいいかわからなかった。できるのは話を聞いてあげて少しでも心を軽くしてあげるだけ。でもそれ以上に助けることができたのかもしれないし、私もその努力を怠っていたかもしれない。それなのに昭和57年の私はサトシ君と仲間のつもりだったんだよね。
And his self-derisive laugh changed into a grievous sobs. Tears gradually wore away our relationship of trust. Nobody will help me. Friends are just people you have fun with. You can't trust them. The more Rena cried, the clearer we heard her voice in her heart. Mion, Satoko, and Rika-chan looked into the distance with sad expressions on their faces. I wasn't one could say anything back to her now. To tell her this. She knew it too. She needed to hear it from someone. I braced myself to tell something that might hurt everybody.
よくわかったぜ、レナ。昭和57年のことはよくわかった。こいつらが白状だったってこともわかったさ。でもよ、サトコだって言ったろ。こいつらはみんな自分の罪に気がついた。後悔した。だから今度は違うはずだ。今度は仲間の苦しみを真に理解して助けてくれるはずなんだ。
去年いなかった人に言われても信憑性ないね。
ああ、そうだ。俺は去年いなかった。だから残念だぜ。去年の俺がもしここにいたならば、サトシのために
I would have killed him
絶対に
first.
戦った。
そうだ。
嘘じゃねえ。俺はひなみ沢に来てからどれだけ仲間がかけがえのないものかを知った。だからそんな仲間たちを救うためなら俺はどこまでも戦うぜ。里子やサトシをいじめるおばがそんなにもうぜえやつならサトシになんかもったいねえ。この俺が叩き殺してやった。ものの1500秒でだ。躊躇なんかしねえぞ。速攻だ。学校の倉庫あたりから金属バットの一本もちょろまかして即ぶっ殺してだ。
That's very specific, Keiichi.
口先だけならどうとでも言えるね。人を殺すのにどれだけの思い切りがいるかも知らないくせに。
知らねえし知る必要もねえな。仲間を救う以上の義務がどこにあるって
Fuck it, I'll prove it right now. Let's go
ケ
murder
イチ君は
someone.
全然分かってない。人を殺すことがどれだけ汚らわしい行為でどれだけ自らを美化しようとも決して振り払えない汚れであることを分かってない。
そうだな。確かに仲間を救うためでも直ちに人殺しってのは短絡的すぎるよな。レナの言い分に相反するようで悪いけど、悪いことに悪いことで立ち向かうってのは多分うまくいかないようにできていると思うんだ。仲間のためなら人殺しだって厭わないその精神だけは立派だと思う。だけどな、悪いことで得た平穏ってのは絶対に長く続いたりしないんだ。それを人は本能的に知ってるから悪いことを嫌うんじゃないかと思うんだ。
何それ。ケイチ君が何を口走ってるのかよくわかんないよ。
I'm glad that we have this. I'm glad that we had this from Keiichi.
Yeah.
Because chapter 3 proves he's not talking.
He's not lying.
He's not lying.
I would have done it more stupidly, but I would have done it.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't last long. Got worse. In the end, the same terrible sin I committed. This is a memory that shouldn't. Yeah, he did it purely for someone else, not even himself. Possibility. No, I don't think that was the best solution,
俺
but
も
that's a
自分
different
で何を言
conversation
っ
to
て
be
るの
had.
か意味がわからなくなった。
For some reason, I couldn't prevent myself from smiling embarrassment, even in a situation like this.
でもレナは分かってるはずだ。だ
By
か
the
ら
way,
自らの手を汚すほかなかった運命を助けて欲しかった俺たちを嘆いてるんじゃない
is
か。
The
レナ
original.
は殺人者になんかなりたく
yeah,
なかった
this
ん
is
だ。
the only CG in the original
これが
game.
最善の選択だったなんて絶対嘘なんだ。だからさっきからずーっと泣き続けているんじゃないか。
そうだ嘘だ嘘だ嘘だ、そんなのは嘘だ。
嘘かどうかはお前が一番知ってるんじゃねえか。最初から後悔してるんだろ。たとえ誰にも知られることなく死体を隠せたとしたって一生両手についた血は落とせないんだ。そんな十字架を背負って生きていく苦痛をどうやってごまかす。一つしかない。これしか方法がなかったと思い込むことだけじゃないか。それはつまり仲間に相談する価値がないって思うこと、仲間を一生否定し続けるってことだぞ。レナにとって俺たちはその程度の存在だったのか。違うだろ。本当に助け合える関係なのが仲間だってことを一番最初から信じてたんだろ。確かに去年の仲間たちはまだ未熟だった。だからサトシを不幸な運命から救えなかった。でも人は成長するんだ。ミスは二度と犯さないし後悔は二度と繰り返さない。だから信じろ。俺たちは仲間だ。お前の一番の味方なんだ。
つまりそれは私も未熟だったってこと？
そうだ。仲間たちが日々成長していることを信じられなかったレナも未熟だ。だがそれを責める気はないぜ。俺たちだってレナが一人悩むのを今日まで気づけなかった。人は語り合うことでしか胸の内を明かせない。だから今日のこの場までは仕方がなかったことかもしれない。そういう意味では言いたくはないが、今日という日がレナにとって最善の選択の向こうにあったことを認めざるを得ないかもしれない。でも 俺たちは今この場になってようやく胸の内を全て語り合った。レナが去年からずっと持っていた不信感も俺たちが持っていた後悔も全部吐き出し合った。だから俺たちは今こそようやく本当の意味での仲間になれたんだよ。
本当に今更だね。いつも罪は手遅れになってから気づかされる。
そうでもねえさ。例えば俺は仲間であるレナの今回のこの出来事を理解できる。
理解できるって。
人の命を奪うのは許されることじゃないっていう道徳的なことはもちろん理解している。でもそれを理解した上で仲間であるレナがこうするほかなかったことを理解する。だから俺はレナを汚らわしいと思わないし恐ろしいとも思わない。次に同じようなことがあったら今度はこういう結果にならないように悩み合おう。だけどすでに起こってしまったこの出来事を俺は理解する。理解ってのはつまり許すということだ。俺はレナのこの行為を否定したりしない。
Said to everybody this time. Said it to all my friends.
俺はレナのやったこの出来事を受け入れる。これしかどうしようもなくて悩み抜いた上で至った最後の最後の手段だったってことを受け入れる。だから俺はレナに協力しようと思う。
ケイちゃん。
もちろん殺した理由が金目当てだとかそんなくだらねえのだったら警察へ叩き出してやってるぜ。だけどな、レナはそんな気持ちでやったんじゃない。どうしても逃げられなくて悩み抜いた末に至った今日なんだ。レナの罪はそこに至るまでに俺たちに相談しなかったことを。だけどそれを俺は許す。だから今日に至ったその行為も俺は許す。
圭一。
だからみんなもレナも今日に至るまでそれに気づけずレナを一人で悩ませた俺を許してくれ。それが今日を招いた俺の罪だ。
圭一さん。
このヤバい袋の山を知ったのは俺たちだけだ。俺たち全員が秘密にすればそれでおしまいだ。レナは何も気にすることはない。最初の予定通りにこの袋をどこかに隠しちまおうぜ。そして全員で塩でお清めでもして一丁上がりだ。そしたら俺たちは全ての罪を許し合おう。そして取り戻そうぜ。本当に平穏な日々を。これだろ。レナが本当に選びたかった未来ってやつはこっちなんだろ。最善の選択肢は。
圭一くん。
Jumped to the hood of the abandoned car Rena was standing on and reached for her hands.
認めろ。こっちが本当にレナが来たかった世界なんだよ。レナが本当に選びたかった選択肢なんだよ。確かにこの選択肢はレナ一人だけじゃ選べない。レナと俺たちが互いに手を差し伸べ合ってしか選べないんだ。つまり俺だけが差し伸べても意味がないんだよ。俺だけじゃない、みんなが差し伸べる。だからレナ、お前も手を伸ばせ。それで互いに手をつかみ合って初めてお前は本当に選びたかった選択肢の向こうの世界に行けるんだよ。
圭一くんの言葉は本当なら嬉しいよ。でもみんなもそうだとは限らないよ。
A little hand touched mine. It was Rika-chan.
リカちゃん。
レナは決して汚れてなんかいない。あなたは決して屈しなかった。そしてこんなにも泥だらけになりながら今日という日をつかみ取っている。そんなあなたをどうして私は認めずにいられるのか。私は逃れられない不幸の迷宮に飲まれ 全てに失望する堕落の心地よさを知っている。だからこそたった一人で屈することなく戦い続け、今日を得たあなたのたくましさが理解できる。そんなあなたが身近にいることを誇りに思おう。私も圭一と同じ。あなたの罪を許す。だからあなたも私の罪を許してほしい。
リカちゃん。
私は無力な小娘だけれど、きっと戦えた。自分も運命に屈しないレナのように戦う。だから私をあなたの仲間として許してもらいたい。
You could do Sean usually acts childish, but now she looked like a totally different person. She meant every word she was saying, and then another little hanger reached out to ours.
サトコ。
Sako put her hand over mine and Yuka-chan's. She didn't say anything, looking down for a while. Chan urged her to speak.
私もリカも両親を失って一人ぼっちですけれど、今日までそれを嘆いたことはありませんでしたよ。皆さんという仲間という家族がいたから。私はこれからも皆さんとレナさんと仲間という名の家族でありたいと思っていますのよ。家族同士だからこそ時には全てを打ち明け合うのは当然ですわ。だから今日はいいきっかけになったと思ってますの。互いの罪を許し合う機会が恵まれたことに感謝いたしましたよ。
仲間という名の家族か。サトコにしちゃいい例えだな。
Let's
レ
call
ナ
it
さんの罪を
a family
許しま
found.
すわ。どうか私の罪も許してくださいませ。
Big hand reached out for ours. It was Mion's.
仲間の大切さを語るのは部長である私の役目だと思ってただけに、いやはや私も部長失格かななんて。
見よ
ごめん、ふざけたね。
Mion still smiled and scratched her head.
レナの境遇を察しなかったことを仲間として部長として恥じるよ。許してほしい。もちろんレナが私たちに相談しなかったことも許すよ。それは私が打ち明けるに足る存在じゃなかったってことだからね。私はリーダーであらねばと日々努力しているはずなのに全然至ってなかった。その未熟さは私の責任だから、レナの罪を許す。
レナ、俺たちは全員手を重ねて差し伸べたぞ。こっちは全部揃った。あとはお前だけなんだ。手を伸ばせ。こっちへ来い。お前が本当に来たかった世界はこっちなんだ。もう手は全員が差し伸べてる。あとはレナだけなんだ。だからためらうな。
レナは人殺しだよ。きっとみんなに迷惑をかけるよ。
レナ、私たちは。
リカちゃん、もう余計なことは言わなくていい。俺たちは全員で手を重ねて差し伸べている。この事実にこれ以上上塗りする言葉は何も必要ない。だからレナにだって言葉はいらないんだ。ただ黙ってこっちへ手を伸ばせばいいんだ。来いレナ。夢とか幻とかじゃない。ましてや手遅れでも何でもない。レナにはまだ選べる選択肢が残ってるんだ。だから選べ。間に合う。来るんだ。俺たちはやり直せるんだ。
Rena slowly reached out, and her hand touched ours. She didn't hold our hands. All she needed to do was touch our hands to show us her will. Rena chose to live, to share her life with friends, rather than refuse them for the rest of her life. I took a step closer to her and firmly grabbed her wrist. It was getting dark and some stars appeared in the sky. We all forgave each other for our sins for the first time. It's a little embarrassing, but Rena's tears made us all cry. We just kept crying together. We stood in a circle, holding hands, each other by the shoulder, and put our heads together in the middle. We are a family made of friends. We forgave each other and were happy together. There's a memory in the back of my mind, but it's not supposed to exist. I try to stay with my friends in that way. In order to reject all of my other friends. I acted recklessly alone. And I brought the end of the world. The situation we had here is the same as the incident in the faraway world, in the sense that people have been deprived of their lives in order to save one friend of mine. But other than that, it was different. We had Rena, Mion, Satoko, and Rika-chan, and myself. Nobody was missing. We're going to regain them. We're going to regain those happy and peaceful days. The road there might be a little rough. We'll walk it together. We all will. Went to the place in the mountains at Yagochi that Rena picked for burying the bags. Carrying corpses is a scary thing to do, but it made us unite more strongly because of that. Since each part of the corpses is a separate plastic trash bag, we can tell what's inside and bad by touching it. First, we forced ourselves to laugh when we touched the bodies because we were scared. After a while, we just got used to it, to the point we could make jokes about it. Of course, all that probably was just a bluff. We all try for our best.
When I hide a body with my friends.
Griffin, would you hide a body for me?
Yeah.
I would too. Dang, trash perfectly camouflaged the place where we buried the bags. Maybe we should have said that on mic.
Oh shit! No, no, dude, that's awful.
Yeah, Griffin, what are you talking about? Fuck! No! Do we cut that? Do we cut that?
No, I don't know what you mean. That our microphone stopped working for a minute.
Oh yeah. I totally didn't say anything about how.
みんなお疲れさん。これでおしまいだ
Right?
ね。
Yeah.
帰ろ帰ろ。
Yeah, wouldn't it have been easier just to take this to your secret torture dungeon and just drop it in the hole? No bags to carry, no longer a burden to carry either.
Let's get your torture that in.
I know it's still standing there, looking into the
おい
distance.
レナ。
あ、ごめん。ちょっと熱が出ちゃったみたいで、なんかぼーっとする。
Rena's face looked slightly red. Mion touched Rena's forehead. It was actually a little warm. She had a tough day today. She had to go through so many things. She had to find a place to hide the corpses. She had to dig a hole. We caught her with the bags. We talked about our feelings. And we forgave each other. I feel like you very much simplified what happened today.
Very emotionally exhausting.
Rena.
Yeah.
今日は帰ったらゆっくり休め。
うん、ありがとう。そうするね。
レナ、私たちはもう全部許し合ったんだよ。だから自分を責めちゃダメだからね。
やっぱりみんなの言う通りだったよ。
何がだ？
やっぱり私、自分を騙せてなんかなかった。どう自分の行為を美化したって、私は心の中で恐ろしいことをしたと怯えていた。みんなに助けてもらってここまで来てこんななんだもん。もしみんなと会わずに一人で全てを片付けていたら、私は耐えきれず潰されてしまったかもしれない。
She saw this with a bitter smile. It might take her a long time to heal from the pain. But it must be 100 times shorter than the time it would take if she did this all alone. Rena's home was the closest to Mir. Rena went her way and the four of us were left behind. Mion made a suggestion.
明日からなんだけどさ、みんな揃って今日のことを忘れるのがいいと思うんだけど、どう思う？
Do we forget the lessons we learned today too? Like,
そうですよ
Keiichi,
ね。
you know what I fucking meant.
それが一番レナさんにとって優しいことになると思いますわ。
レナは強い人です。僕たちがそう振る舞えばレナもそう振る舞ってくれますですよ。
振る舞いもずっと続けてれば本当になるって言うもんな。
語らないことでそのうち私たちは忘れていくよ。そして完全に忘れきった時が私たちのゴールだね。
おそらくその日は一生かけて来るか来ないかを探ることになると思いますです。
What's the statute of
そうかもしれ
limitation
ま
for
せんわ
murder in
ね。
Japan? Like 10 years?
簡単に忘れられることではありませんでしたよ。
仮に生涯忘れられなくてもいい。大切なのは最後まで全員の胸にしまって
I mean, Satoko, you
Hime to
helped bury your
ことなんじゃないかと
uncle.
思う。
I mean, you gotta, you gotta feel pretty
思
good
い出
about
さ
that
せない方
today.
が大事だからね。
We're not in agreement just as my house came to view.
じゃあな、みんな。
So you think it's
明
gonna
日
crack
また学
first?
校で
I think it's gonna be Keiichi.
いつもの通りに。
いつもの通りに
Griffin.
いつも通りにトラップに引っかかり遊ばせですわね。
Sorry.
Who thinks it's gonna crack first? I think it's gonna be Keiichi.
Who's gonna crack?
Yeah, I think it'd be Keiichi first.
None of them.
None of them,
I believe in them.
I believe in them. But they were interrogated, Keiichi would be the worst liar.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so he basically would sell them out, unintentionally. He needs to work on his poker face. Well, exploding in the air, just I took some very strong cold medicine. That NyQuil. Something today very shocking, something happened to me. Super happy, super embarrassing happened to me. I felt as if my heart and mind were about to explode because I felt the burn of both happiness and sadness. I don't know whether I made a crucial mistake today or have been happiest day of my life. I don't know which it is, and all I could do was stare blankly into space. I feel frustrated too. Even though they were my friends, I caught on the act of abandoning the corpses. But at the same time, I felt relieved that my lovable friends accepted what I did. Those emotions were all mixed up in my heart. They were all equally strong, making it difficult for me to decide what I was feeling. I was losing my sense of balance. It was like the world was warping around me. I heard sounds out of the shower. Everything left me with a feeling of unreality. When those emotions were about to make me lose control, I felt a heat on my wrist. The part where Keiichi could grab me earlier started throbbing. Feelings weren't cooperating with me, but my heat on my wrist calmed them down for me. I expressed what I felt with my friends, and I held shoulders together in a circle earlier. But the feeling was the only thing I needed to be real.
ただいま。
あれ
As soon as I opened the front door, I smelled it. It smelled really good. My father isn't good at cooking, but he likes to cook creative dishes. I remember he used to cook something very challenging whenever he was in a good mood. This smell is a sign he felt that way. So I always liked this smell. We think he's in good mood because he found a job. And not just any job, he found a job company who created my friends from his old workplace. I remember my father promised to hire him. He told me that some of his other colleagues in the old company are also working there. We don't have to move, right? Must be very encouraging to get because he hasn't worked with for a long time. The dinner looked great, in contrast to how it tasted. Dinner celebrated his new life. To show his determination to regain his bond with his daughter and make a clean start. I talked about a lot of things with my father that night. It's been a long time since the last time I talked about this. Also, me and my friends hid some bodies today. Ah, that's great, honey. I remember when I hid bodies when I was your age. But I finally returned to that time. My father still believes that Teppei is coming back one day, so he's still very cautious of locking doors and windows. Gets scared every time someone rings the doorbell. Told him so many times he'd never come back, but I couldn't convince him because I couldn't tell the reason why they won't. He eventually realized that he's free. I'm sure it won't take too long. My heart was full of many, many emotions that day. If emotion can actually burst the heart open, it might happen to me. My brain must have been overworked because as many things happened at once. My head was still fuzzy, but I managed to crawl into bed. I felt like the ground was moving. I totally lost my sense of reality. Remember that once I felt like this when I got the flu. I might get a high fever tomorrow. But I don't care. I don't care if I get sick tomorrow. I just wanted to enjoy the fact that I took a step towards the future of my decision. Keiichi-kun told me something like that today. High fever and dizziness just made me feel frustrated for some reason. But whatever, I felt frustrated. I felt the heat on my wrist too. Grabbed my wrist with the left hand tightly. Made the frustration go away and brought me relief. Even the distance I didn't like just before made me feel like I was in a unfilled futon. I was falling asleep in that downfilled futon on my first night in a new world. This dizziness didn't go away for a few days, but I actually got used to it. This new world looked like the world I used to live in before. The sunshine was a little bit brighter, and Keiichi couldn't smile looked a little more gentle than before. We made more noise than we used to. We spent every day slowly but in high in spirits. Oh, what an idiot I am. I underestimated the dizziness and I caught a summer cold in June. Summer is... Should have taken a day off for club activities. First place I would play them every day. It made that harder to get better. Eventually, we all got pneumonia and died. There is happiness in this world. As long as we keep pushing for it, it'll continue forever. I don't feel frustrated anymore because tomorrow I have the happiest I have today. You have no time. Well, the what the but the what the what? You know that thing next Sunday. I can't wait. Nothing ever bad happens around Watanagashi. Letter from the forestry office.
All right. Oh, what the Nagashi? We staff members. We're gonna cut down trees in local hills in summer.
Well, dinner was a battered word.
I've been muted this whole time, haven't I?
Yes.
Fuck!
Yeah.
How long?
I haven't heard you this whole time.
What do you...
like for this chapter break?
Oh, I mean since you mean since we started reading this tip?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, wasn't that long.
Yeah.
Free manual labor! Free manual labor!
So you remember that forestry service that is in the school that, like, you know? Yeah.
Locate the project before it's attacking Takaseno and Yakagochi areas.
Yeah. I love how the forestry service has been like the Chekhov's gun this whole time. Like, when it,
man,
when
what are the odds? What are the odds? It's like the universe like literally looked down like it'd be funny if we found and we dug up body parts over there.
Yeah. Wow. What a nice band of friends whose everything went right, where they hid the bodies.
Yeah, Rika's gonna die in a few days. What a chapter.
Yeah. Good chapter, huh?
Yeah. I don't think I don't think I have anything to say really.
Yeah. I don't either. I think I'm good.
Yeah, okay.
Love this chapter so much.
Until next time.
I sent you a piece of art though.
Oh, I saw.
Yeah.
Fuck. I guess I'll add it right here. If I remember at the end of the episode, I have to worry about timestamping.
Yeah. It's one of the OST album covers.
Aw, that's cute.
Yeah.
Until next time, have a gay old time, y'all. Peace.